All right, everybody, I'm live. I know this is last minute, but I thought, well, what the heck? I thought I would try to get something going for you. You know, I looked at the quality of my last stream, and it was just absolute garbage. So I was like, you know what? You guys deserve better than that, and I'm going to try to do what I can. There's my kiddo in the background. He's playing, so, you know, I don't really want him in the video, but he's probably stuck there. So at least he's there and he's not making a mess or something. You know, you probably won't catch this live. It's last minute. If you do catch it live, great. Please pop in and say hello. I would love to talk to you. But this is just really to test out my microphone and new webcam, which I think is looking really great. The previews that I'm getting and the sound that I'm picking up, it sounds like it looks a lot better than what I had before. So I really hope that's the case. I was embarrassed by how crummy the last one was. You know, nobody said anything to me. Nobody said, "Oh man, that's it's garbage." If I had a nickel for every pixel that had, I'd have 2 cents or something. But you know, for me personally, I want to be able to make higher quality videos. I think it's important for the watchability and for the transmission. Hey Void, hello! Thank you for coming to join. I just saw your super chat thing, or not super chat, but live chat. How you doing? Thanks for coming to the live stream. I know this is kind of random. I was not anticipating doing this, and I was just thinking about it, and I went, you know what? I need to do a live stream. I can't deal with the quality that I had before, and I need something better. So why not fix the problem today? And now I'm testing it out. So thanks for coming to stop by. Oh man. So I don't really have much to talk about. I'd love to hear if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, if the quality looks good. I've got the best quality that I can put out and forward right now. I know that there are people who do live podcasts and have like the preamps and all the crazy stuff. I've just got a Logitech C920S and my Blue Yeti, and I figured, well, that's probably good enough. I'm liking the way it looks. Yeah. Well, something I want to talk about is I am working on trying to get some guests on my show. I actually got 2 guys who are magicians in their own right. One is Diamond Jim Tyler, which you know. I'm doing great, Void. Thank you very much, and I'm glad to hear it looks good. That's important to me. I've been trying real hard.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Bubba. Yeah, I'm a family man. Got kids, so can't do anything about it. He's got to be in the room with me. I want to know where he is. But I got a friend, Diamond Jim Tyler, which you guys might know from the Scam Nation episodes. Diamond Jim's on there a lot. He's a mutual friend of Brian and mine, and he lives a lot closer than Brian. He lives just, I don't know, about maybe 30-minute drive from here, so it's much easier to get him on something like this. And I thought doing it as a live stream would be cool, because then people who like Jim could ask him questions in real life, which would be cool. And then I also have a good personal friend of mine, Joe, who is a magician who's won a bunch of awards as a youth magician. And him and I tend to talk a lot about how we approach magic, or how we think about magic, and how cool it is, and what other areas of interest magic really lends itself to, and how it's something that everybody should learn to at least some capacity, because it teaches so many different has its fingers on every other discipline you can think of. If you have a magic show on stage, you've got music, you've got lighting design, you've got sound, you've got art direction, you've got managing, you've got public speaking, you have all these different things. Maybe technology, maybe there's technology in your show, and now you're having to look at how to make that work, or engineer something to work. Like my friend Trig. Trig is probably the most magical engineer I know. His whole show is just ridiculous. Or in my case, I'm a magician, and I wanted to share what I know with the world, and so I had to learn how to use all kinds of different software. I never thought I'd ever touch Lightroom or DaVinci Resolve, or learn how a DSLR worked and how to take photographs and all that stuff. Oh, hey. Hi, Mom. My mom's watching right now. That's Karen Paletti up there. She is a awesome mom. Hi, Mom. Jeez. Well, now I have to watch what I'm going to say on the channel. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, you saying hi to Grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my son's grandma. Oh, she says hi, Everett. Yeah. So,
Hi, Grandma.
hey, Mom. Since you're watching this too, are you picking this up? Is this looking okay? I didn't expect you to join. This is kind of random. Looks great. Okay. Thanks, Mom. Sound good too? Does it sound okay? Is it really? Hey, Boyd. Thanks for being nice to my mom. I've talked to her about everybody on my channel and how awesome they are, and I'm glad to see that I'm not telling any fibs. So thank you very much. Yeah, did I really have a plan for this? No. I just wanted to try to test this stuff out, give a update on some of the other things I have and want to do with this technology now that I have it. Diamond Jim, I think, is going to be a great addition to the show. He's expressed interest in being on it, and then also, my friend Joe, and Joe and I are trying very hard to sync our schedules. He goes to night school, and he's also serves on a board of for his HOA and some other things, and so he's pulled in a bunch of different directions all the time. And of course, I'm a dad, and I'm married, and I've got him, and I work as well. So trying to find time for us to meet up has been very difficult. But we've said we're going to make an excuse and find some time to get together so we could do something for you guys. So that's what we're going to do. Some of you guys did ask about what kind of technology I'm using. This is my camera. This is what makes the YouTube videos that you see week in and week out. It is my Rebel T500, or I'm sorry, T5i Canon. I like this a lot. It's got this little flip out screen, which makes it really easy to frame myself in a shot. Love that. It's my baby, and I've also gotten pretty good at taking pictures with it too. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about maybe starting to offer my services to magicians in the area to help take their headshots or promo shots. So I might go do that. Yeah, this is my bedroom. This is my master bedroom. Something I like about having this setup is that you don't see the microphone on my videos. Whenever I do a video for like a standard like tutorial or something, I have this boom mic that comes down with a shotgun on it, a shotgun microphone, and that sometimes makes it into the frame right here. If you ever watch one of my videos and you see this little like iPhone style black notch, your computer's fine. It's actually just my shotgun mic that didn't show up on the frame, but then like ends up popping into the videos, and it always looks like, oh man, I wonder what people think about that. Maybe nobody's seen it. I don't know. Maybe you'll see it forever now. This is working really good. I'm really happy with this. I don't know. Void, I'd like to ask you, since you're joining and you're watching, I'd like to see, as a regular viewer of the channel, what if anything would you like to see? Oh, okay, Mom. Bye. I love you. Tell Dad I said hi. Look at FOAP. It's an app, and people sell their photos. FOAP. Does that stand for something, or is that actually just the name of it? Find some ideas. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. As much as I had to find another hobby, because magic was my hobby for years and years and years, and then I made it my job. Hi, Mom. And then went from doing that and then making it a career, and now, yes, magic's still fun. I still enjoy magic. I still love doing it, but it's not a cathartic release anymore like it used to be. Magic used to be like the thing that I would do just for fun and just for my own enjoyment, and now I do it for other people's enjoyment, which is fine, but there is a big difference between doing magic for your buddies because you feel like it and hey, everybody's hanging out and let's see a trick, and doing it because it's Wednesday at 7 p.m. and you are scheduled to be somewhere. That's a whole other thing, and people are paying you money and expect a certain level of quality and service and timeliness and that kind of stuff, and it changes the whole dynamic. So when I decided to come back to YouTube, I was going to get a good camera, not only for the quality, which I hope is much better than it was in years previous. If you guys watch some of the videos that I have early on, they're very they were good for the time. Okay, they were actually pretty good for the time, but and today I think people expect a little bit better, and I can do a little bit better for pretty affordably, so why not? Excuse me for a moment. Honey, are you home? Okay, I just want to make sure Everett wasn't running off somewhere. I'm on the live stream. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My son just ran off, and I have to know where he is, especially if mommy's not home. Let's see what Void, you wrote something else here. Says, I like simple tricks because I'm just a beginner, but I don't have any preference. Any magic is cool magic to me. Okay, so it doesn't stand. Okay, I'll look it up. I'm curious. I have an iPhone. I'll peek at that after the stream is over. So as a beginner, I'd like to. This is you're exactly the person I'm targeting. My target market, as it's so called. Let's see if I can get that to. No, I'm out of focus. It'll figure it out eventually. I'm still working on learning all this software too. But my focus is on beginners, specifically men between like 18 and 45. That's pretty much my demographic. I don't think any women at all watch my show. Let's see if I can get this. I want this to focus on my face. There we go. There it is. No women at all watch my channel. It's all men 18 to 45 years old. All beginners, and or almost all beginners, and a lot of the YouTube channels out there right now are doing just card tricks, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, card tricks are great, and you can be what's called a cardician, as a magician who just does magic with cards. In fact, that's where most of my skill set is. I'm a without tooting my own horn at all, I'm considered one of the better card magicians in my area, but that being said, there's a lot of other magic, and there's a lot of magic that you can do that's organic, that doesn't feel... The problem this is the problem I've always had, I've thought about card magic a lot, and I've thought about, most people just accept it as a convention. Yeah, magician, if you have a deck of cards with you, you're either a gambler, you really like playing solitaire, or you're a magician, and it's just one of the props that are associated with magicians now, and that's fine, and that's great, and everything, but it's also kind of weird, because, like, why do you have to introduce a pack of cards to then do magic? Like, if you're a magician, wouldn't you be able to do magic with anything? Why is it just cards? And so you always get this problem where, are you a magician, or are you a card cheater that's doing some impressive visual illusions with the cards, or what are you? And it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird area to be. Everybody just kind of accepts it. But if you really think about it, why is a magician using a deck of cards? It doesn't make any sense. We just accept it because that's the convention. And so if you've been watching the channel, I've been working on incorporating other magic in there. Of course, card magic, I have to dangle like a carrot because everybody's already looking for card magic, but I need to kind of go, hey, yes, there's card magic here, so come on in, but also there's this other stuff. And that's why this last video I did was for the Bank Night presentation, which I think is just, it's simple, but it's really great. Gildus, if you watch this, Gildus Doyo, I know he had left a comment on there, and he was talking about trying to hold the card. He was having some problems with palming the thumb tip. Yeah, that's a thing. It can happen. I've seen variations of it where you just have the bill behind a fan, and you just slide that behind whatever other envelope so nobody sees the bill out in the open. And that can work on stage, but then you also have some problems with that on stage because now you're having the issue of people can't physically select the envelope themselves unless you bring a bunch of people up, because going off stage is not cool. You don't want to leave an empty stage. That's hardly ever a good idea. So you don't want to go down into the audience and have people select them. But then at the same time, you also don't want people to see if you're that close up. There's people at all angles now. If you know, and you're especially if you're doing this close up, or if you go into the audience to do it, people can see behind you and over your shoulder and see that there's a bill there. You know that makes me a little uncomfortable. That's why even though yes, you can do it the other way in a pinch, I prefer to use a thumb tip for a bank night.
Daddy,
Honey?
Daddy,
Oh, thank you, honey. I'm doing a live stream. I don't want one, but you can enjoy it.
oh no, Daddy.
Oh no, I appreciate you. Love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
He was trying to give me a hot Cheeto, but that he had mostly eaten and was covered in slime. I love my son. Anyway, you guys, I think I'm probably going to pull this to a close. Look forward to more of these live streams in the future. I am planning to make this a part of my regular rotation as well. These certainly do not take nearly as much effort to do. I don't have to set up all these cameras and do all this research and then put together a video and cut it with over the shoulders and all that kind of stuff. This is just me interacting with you guys. I'd like to do this pretty often. So let's I don't know. I have to pick a day. Thursdays is whenever I do my uploads. I'd like to set this on the other side of the week. Weekends are out. I can't do weekends. I know you guys love weekends, but I'm a magician. I perform for a living. I work on weekends. So weekends are out. I can't keep that with any kind of consistency. Mondays, maybe. Monday afternoons. But I know you guys work too, so it's tough. Thank you, Void. Thank you. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you being here. It means I know this was extremely last minute, and you get the exclusive. You get to wear the hat. I watched the first professional-looking live stream. So thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you. I really do. And anytime anybody wants to spend any time listening to what I have to say, it means a whole lot. So I'm like, wow. There are times where I feel like, wow, do I have? I guess what I have to say is interesting to somebody. So thank you. I hope to see you again soon. I'm trying to figure out the best time of day. Somebody's going to get cut off. It's because the problem that I'm running into is that I have viewers on the other side of the world that are in a completely different time zone. It's day and night, you know, depending on where you are. And so trying to figure out a time of day and a day of the week that everyone is free to watch a live stream is very tough. I never honestly anticipated that I'd have viewers all over the globe. I thought maybe this would be a, you know, kind of localized thing, maybe the south of the United States or something. People might see it there. But people are finding me all over the country and all over the world. So that's cool. It's super cool. But it also means that it's really hard to find a time that works for everybody. So I just kind of have to just set a line and say, hey, look, this is going to work for my schedule. And I hope you guys can be there. And if you can't, I understand. I think probably Mondays or Tuesdays. Maybe Tuesdays would be a good day to do a live stream. You can do them at like 9 p.m. Central Standard Time or 9 or 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a regular gig on Monday, Tuesday nights, and it's a little hard to do a live stream during the day because my wife's at work and I am taking care of my son. So I think it's probably going to be evenings on Monday or Tuesday nights. If that works for you guys, great. I hope so. Again, I haven't finalized this, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking in my brain right now. Thank you so much for being here, and I will, I'm sure, see you guys real soon. Take care, okay? Cheers.